Demolitions of dozens of homes, schools and churches erected illegally on East African Portland cement property in Mavoko sub-county began in earnest shortly after President William Ruto said land grabbers would be evicted from the land. Machakos High Court earlier this week declared East African Portland Cement PLC the legitimate owner of the land after a 10-year court battle. Meanwhile, leaders from Machakos County have appealed to President William Ruto to reverse the decision to have these quarters evicted. Rose Wangui has the details.
Tens of Kenyans who bought land and put up houses in Mavoko woke up to roaring tractors bringing down the structures they had constructed and lived in for years. The day-long exercise resulted in the demolitions of dozens of homes, schools and churches that are said to have been erected illegally on the East African Portland cement property. As bulldozers brought down structures, worried locals continued racing against time to salvage the household items. Devastated, wailing locals remain confused as they figure out their next move. Police officers cordoned off all entries to the land along Mombasa Road to keep off the homeowners who watched from a distance as their properties were brought down.
Normally we'd receive notice. By law that should be 21-day notice. That did not happen at all.
Kanisa zimeangushwa chini, mali penye mtu angekimbia na aweze kujiokolea. Leo tunashindwa, tutapeleka watu wapi? Tunashindwa hao watu ambao wengine hata nyumba zao zimeangushwa, walikuwa wameenda kazi, watakaporudi watajipanga namna gani?
Wengine wetu hapa wengi wamechukua maloni, wengine wetu hapa wametumia pesa ya pension. Na kusema kweli ni uchungu sana.
By Saturday evening, more than 50 homes had been demolished, leaving hundreds of owners pondering their next move under the scorching sun and cloud of dust. Notably, some of the homes are still under construction.
Hao machiama ndio wametufanya sisi tumekuwa ni wenyeji hapa. Waliweza kutupea mashamba hapa, wengine tumefanya kuuziwa.
Kwa sababu hatukunyakua shamba, tulinunua mashamba. Sisi hakuna kitu tumekataa. Hata ikiwa shamba basi ni ya nani, hata kama serikali basi ikiamua shamba ni ya nani, sisi tuko ready kununua hiyo shamba. Sisi tuko ready kwa zile plot ambazo tumekalia kuzinunua tena upya.
The Ukambani leaders who had visited the area were forced to scamper for safety after their address to locals was cut short by JC officers who forcibly directed them to leave or face their consequences. Locals who tried to assemble were dispersed using tear gas. The demolitions come just a day after a directive from President William Ruto to allocate land to the Athi River Special Economic Zone to boost its operations. Meanwhile, Machakos leaders have blasted the government over the ongoing demolitions in Mavoko. They termed the demolitions as state brutality and a serious affront to the rights of the affected people.
Politics aside, this is a crime against humanity.
We cannot allow that. Makanisa 5 yameangushwa, shule 3 zimeangushwa. El Nino ndio hiyo. Mtihani ndio hiyo inakuja. Why is it that you're doing that to us?
The leaders have appealed to Ruto to reverse the decision to have the squatters evicted.
What is going on must stop now. At least isimamishe and let people sit. Kwanza waombe kanisa msamaha. Because if you don't repent, my friend, you know there's such a thing as an unforgivable sin.
We have thus instructed our lawyers through the office of the county attorney to have the orders striking out in the suit reversed through an appeal. And we are going to be enjoined in that case as Machakos County government.
At the heart of the battle is 4,298 acres of the property said to be owned by the cement manufacturing company. The prime land in question is located along the Mombasa Road, south of Athi River Township in Machakos County. After a protracted court battle, East African Portland Cement has been declared the legal owner of the land. Earlier in the year, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua said the government would not conduct evictions and demolitions of whatever nature in an inhumane manner.
I'm talking to all officers in Kenya on behalf of the president. This business of brutal evictions of Kenyans, mwachane naye. If an eviction has to be done for whatever reason, itawekwa chini ya meza tuwajadiliane. Tuulizane hii watu wataenda wapi.
Well, it's 7 months long and that government policy has clearly changed. Rose Wangui, NTV.